Hey guys, it's me, Carrie from the Bruja Chronicles, here to do a late night with your bruja. So grab your weed, grab your wine, grab whatever you want, coffee, tea, water, stay hydrated, y'all, and come and hang out with me. Tonight we are gonna do the case of the ex. So it's gonna be a little bit of story time, it's gonna be a little bit of cards, you know. Let's see how I feel. I am sipping on some wine, 1,000 Stories, because that's my favorite. And yeah, let's just jump right in, right? So it's just very interesting to me because I was meditating earlier and I was like, should I do a late night session? And it was like, Spirit was just kind of calling me like, Carrie, you're on your path to speak your truth. And my biggest thing is that no matter what struggle, no matter what pain, no matter what I go through, that's my own story. That's my own journey. And for me, I have no problem in being honest. I have no problem in sharing my own struggles, my own story. See that third chakra. Because I need to, you know, because I want to empower other people to learn from my own mistakes, learn from the shit I've gone through, or just kind of even relate to be like, oh my God, she went through some crazy shit too, like me too. And this is for male or female, because I feel like anyone can really relate to love, relationships, shit gone wrong. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. So kick back, relax, and if you don't want to do any kind of readings for the ex, you're just here for the tea, then stay or not. Like, it's not suitable for children. So, and I mean, it's like 2 a.m. right now. Kids should not be up. Just saying. So, yeah, let me get started. So, I hope everyone had a happy Valentine's Day. I'm definitely single and I'm super happy. I got to spend time with my girls and I loved it. I enjoyed it. We just shared a bunch of chocolate and cuddled up and had the best time playing games yesterday. Story time. This is where it begins. All right. So a couple days ago, I had received an Amazon package. And I'm like, well, fuck, I haven't ordered anything from Amazon recently. So, okay, like, what is this? And it had my name on it and my address, but it was kind of messed up. And, oh my God, I'm just laughing because inside of it was a black rose. It was in this box. Actually, it's right there. Yeah. It's this little, black rose with like gold on it. And it's supposed to be a preserved rose. And I was like, cool, like who the fuck is sending me this? And I'm thinking, okay, it's for Valentine's Day, whatever. And automatically I'm like, oh, it's my ex. No names will be mentioned. They know who they are. They know, I know, they know, they know. Anyways, oh God. Okay. So automatically I'm like hopping on Google because I'm like, okay, the fuck does the black rose symbolize? You know, because I gotta know, Gemini brain, overthinker too, of like, okay, why the fuck is someone sending me a black rose? And of course there was like a cryptic message by Jack Skellington. Cute, very cute. And it was all tarot cards. And I was like, okay, well, someone had to do some effort into, I guess, looking this up. Anyway, so the black rose symbolism is tragic romance, you know, something that went wrong. It's about the sadness in it. And then scroll further down and it's like, oh yeah, it's hate, desperation, and death. And I was like, cool, either someone hates me or fucking wishes I was dead, or just is sad about how things ended. So I was like, all right, great, cool. I love the black. So I ended up putting it on my Santa Muerte altar. I thought it was fitting. Either way. Anyways, Valentine's Day comes and goes. And today, right, I'm talking to my girlfriend and I'm like, bish, guess what? And she's like, what? And I was like, I got another package. And she's like, the fuck? And I was like, yeah. So we FaceTime and we're like, okay, we got to open this up. We got to see what the hell is going on. And lo and behold, there are a shit ton of tarot decks. And I was like, oh my God, I love tarot. Like, this is sweet. This is kind of sweet. Okay. little like snippets, little receipts. Oh God, here we go. We got them in here. We got him in here because this is the bag that the original box came in. So we ended up getting the Starman Tarot. It was really cute, guys. Really, really cute. Tarot of the Sexual Magic, which I already had. So, okay. I like it though. A little spicy right there. Then this weird one, Guardian Tarot. And to me, I'm like, all right, this is like Slender Man meets Groot. Like, what the fuck is this shit? And then we get the Occult Tarot. And it's so funny because the same guy, Travis McHenry, that did this deck, this is a deck about demons, right? So the same guy has the Angel Tarot, and I was like, I remember telling this person, I was like, oh, I really want that deck. I love it because I wear Archangel Michael with me all the time. I pray to him. I like absolutely adore him. I am a light worker. So I was looking at these decks, and then I was really like thinking into this. I was like, someone is being like a spiteful asshole. Like, holy shit. Either they don't know me at all, or they're really doing this just because like they want to waste their money or whatever. But I'm like, okay, cool. So I already had this deck, but cool. Let's just include sex into this. And then random Guardian deck. And then the Trippy Dippy Starman Tarot. And then just a deck of demons. Cute. So yeah, so sometimes you have exes that don't want to let go, that end up gifting you and leaving cryptic messages. So if you've ever dealt with crazy exes, cheers. I'm right there with you. And it kind of just sucks because it was a relationship that I really did like love this guy. I really had a lot of, I don't know, I had the feels for him. Like, I really wanted things to work out. And it's so funny because in my stories today, I posted up a meme that totally resonated. It was, you know, sometimes the devil hears your prayer and gives you everything you ever wanted, you know? And it's funny because it's just like this beautiful package, right? And then it's such a fucking twist. It's like such a distorted masculine energy. And I don't know, guys, like, have you ever had to deal with a crazy ex that just didn't want to let you go? Like, we broke up a few weeks back and I said, I'm done. And like, I just don't want anything to do with you. And then Valentine's Day comes around and you get gifts. How do you deal? Like, how do you, like, what the fuck? It's like, cool, thanks. It's not like I'm an ungrateful bitch. Like, I'm sure he's gonna think this. But it's like, no, so not necessary. So not necessary. Crossing boundaries yet again. And it's one of those things that, like, women, ladies, especially the ladies, but guys too, like, I really want you guys to empower yourself to, when you say no, it means no. And when you don't want to involve yourself with someone, it's really like, don't go back to them. Like, remind yourself as to why things didn't work out. Remind yourself of your own self-worth. Remind yourself that real love doesn't hurt. It's not gonna lie. It's not gonna cheat. It's not gonna, you know, make you an option. It's not gonna drag you through the mud. It's not gonna, you know, be indecisive, you know? Someone that really loves you picks you above all others. And, you know, it's like, why would you ever go back to that? So, I don't know. Either way, I just wanted to, like, include this into this reading because I felt like it was necessary. I feel like it's necessary to speak my own truth, kind of tell you a little bit of what I've been going through, because I'm honest and it is what it is. Okay, so let's jump into this reading. The case of the ex. All right, Spirit. So let us know for the collective what we should be doing with the case of the ex. Don't you love it? Bottom. Ooh, what came out was reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Make the effort, express your love, and you deserve love. Bottom of the deck, we've got free yourself. Yeah, so I'm really feeling like Spirit is saying, yeah, someone's wanting to really come back around. Someone's really wanting to get your attention, come back around. You may have had past lives with this person. You may have had history in this lifetime, right? And they're also reminding you that you deserve love, that you are lovable. You need to know your worth when it comes to people coming back around, especially during retrograde. Oh my God. Has anyone else been feeling like this Mercury retrograde has just been fucking bananas? Because it really has been. It really has been like exposing people's true colors, like people that are haters, people that are like off the wall. And it's interesting because we've got express your love and make the effort. I feel like someone now wants to express their love and make the effort. And it's like, isn't it a little too late? Like too little, too late? Like now you make the effort. Like even just like in my case, right? This guy would rather be on IG like scrolling and liking big booty bitches, right? Which, hey, I got a big booty. I love women. But it's like, damn, when are you going to like my shit? When are you going to support me? Like, when are you going to post me up on your page? Pass. Never. Never. And it was just one of those things that was just so disrespectful, right? And it's like, now you want to make the effort? Nah, we don't do that here. And Spirit is kind of saying, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And I agree. I completely agree. So for anyone kind of dealing with an ex that's wanting to come back, they're going to want, oh gosh, I love it. I freaking split the deck and it says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, it's like if you're dealing with someone that wants to come back, remind yourself of everything that went wrong. Remind yourself of all the shit that you went through, all the, sleepless nights or the tears or the drama, whatever this person put you through, that was just like, they did you dirty and they really fucking did you dirty. Like, no. I empower you to say no. Block, delete, buy. And even still, like some people are so persistent that like, even when you block and delete, they still will find ways to communicate. They still will find ways to get your attention. So this is me saying hi and saying no thank you. Alright, so if it's petty, it's petty, but damn, it feels kind of good. Oh, and I'm dropping all these cards. Alright. So what we got was roaming wild, free-spirited, risks, possibilities, nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. And then we've got beauty and only you. So this is what's not being said. Bottom of the deck, we've got shattered. So yeah, I feel like someone is being empowered to take risks, seek out different possibilities, do their own thing, be free-spirited, be free. Especially with the card of free yourself. I feel like it's be single, explore your options, like be happy. And we've also got nourish. So with this, it's like self-harmony, soul growth, comfort. To me, it just screams of like, now it's time to really love yourself. Now it's time to give back to yourself. Treat yourself the way that you deserve to be treated. If someone didn't treat you right, now it's time for you to do that for yourself. And it's funny because we've got only you and beauty. So I feel like maybe someone in the mix thought of this person as very beautiful, very charming, graceful, luxurious, whatever. And they were very much fixated. It says fixated, attached, hypnotized. Cannot make this shit up. So I almost feel like there's this energy of like obsession. Bottom of the deck with the shattered, it says damaged, brokenhearted, and destroyed. And I definitely feel like it could be both of you guys that were brokenhearted, but I definitely feel like, yeah, someone was just left broken and someone still finds the other person beautiful through that. Splitting the deck, it's purifying. So Spirit's kind of like purge, heal, clean your energy. And this is probably going to be just resounding throughout the whole reading of clearing your energy, because when you go through something really rough, you need that time, that space to kind of go into hermit mode, to kind of put yourself in solitude. It's like put yourself in timeout. Like you're done. Ding. Like you cannot jump from relationship to relationship. I mean, you could, but I don't recommend it. Jumping from relationship to relationship, trying to seek, someone to make you happy, someone to love you. someone to make things better, to patch things up, to heal you, to fix you. Like, that shit doesn't work. It shows that it's like self-love deficit. You know, it's like you don't have that self-worth, you don't have that self-love for yourself, and you're seeking that within other people to make you feel good. And it's like you will always keep chasing that until you actually stop and do the work to heal yourself, to examine why you feel a certain way, to examine why you have the same kind of patterns in your relationships, in your love life. It's like the same story, different person. You know, does that sound familiar? Ever having like a streak of a really bad like dates or really bad relationships, and you're like, why the fuck are they all like the same, but like just different body? Like, what? That's what it is. That's your spiritual journey. That's your lesson that you have to learn, and that's typically karmic. Yeah, this is confession time too, and maybe someone is gonna come in and confess to you how they really feel. It says unexpected message, unveiling, justification. Ooh, gosh. Yeah, I definitely feel like someone's gonna be in the spotlight. Someone's gonna want to be heard. Can't fucking make this shit up, right? Second chance. Yeah, we need a sip. So, yeah, someone wants a second chance. Someone wants to confess their feelings, or maybe owning up to what they've done. We've got illusions that wanted to come out. So it says clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. So yeah, I really feel like one or both of you had a clouded judgment, you know? It's like you really needed to see past the illusions. You really needed to kind of clear your mind. Someone wasn't using their third eye. That was blocked. Like, this person's whole face is blocked, so they can't see. Physically, they can't see, but like even spiritually, like someone's intuition was just all kinds of blocked. And it's almost like spirit was maybe like screaming in their ear, like, hello, like, pay attention, like, do you understand what the hell is going on? And it was just full of illusions. Like, this relationship was full of illusions. All right. Yeah. Epiphany. Yeah, this is your epiphany moment. This is a realization, understanding, awakening. This is your moment. Going from the darkness of illusions to the light, to epiphany. See how different it is? It's like from darkness to suddenly you see in color. Suddenly it's like taking off the shades, taking off the sunglasses, and you suddenly see like there's like what I just saw in my head with this was, or what I heard in my head was, yeah, the grass is greener on the other side. The grass is greener on the other side of toxic relationships. The grass is greener on the other side of, you know, relationships that really like just like gave you depression. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no. Yeah. And this is feminine energy at the bottom of the deck. And I'm like, Spirit, you're reading me to filth right here. But y'all, you know, I keep it 100 with y'all. So yeah, it is what it is. Like, I feel like after a time period of illusion, you come to realize the truth of the matter, of what's really going on with this person. Yeah, and it's almost like you were sidetracked. Delays, distractions, change, and you know what it is? It's like something was going on in the mix, but you were distracted by something else. It's like, it's almost like the magician in reverse, you know? It's like that used car salesman that like literally can just sell anything to anybody. Like, oh God, it's like it was smoke and mirrors, literally. Like someone doing something over here, and in the actuality they had something going on behind the scenes. That's what it was. They were distracting you, and they were very much sidetracked. And Spirit's like, yeah, you need to purify. Purge, heal, clean your energy. And someone is, resentful right now. Stinging words, bitterness, and angry. Maybe someone's angry because of the breakup. Or maybe someone's resentful because of everything that went down, everything that happened. Take it or leave it. This is general. But it's also a little bit of my story too. So if you resonate, it resonates. Yeah, elusive, yeah, intangible, dishonest, tricky. Someone was definitely tricky. That's what it is. It's like the magician in reverse. It's like, this person can manifest, of course, but they do it in all the wrong ways for the wrong reasons. Like, and it's like, they're so talented, but you do it por las malas. Like, oh, I can't. Mirror, reflection, shared feelings, you. And to me, like, the mirrored card, it kind of reads of twin flames. And I kind of want to touch on this too, of the whole twin flame journey, you know, and a lot of people kind of think of this as like, oh my gosh, it's like the empath and the narcissist, or, you know, whatever. But really, like, that whole journey, the karmics and all of that, like, those kind of relationships are so toxic. And it's like going through my own spiritual journey and kind of waking up and kind of realizing everything that I'm going through and my own healing, because it is a process. It's always going to be a process. It's like you get one thing out of the way and then the next 10 things come in. You're like, shit. You're never done healing. You're never done kind of elevating your spirit. And for me, this is like a way for me to do that for myself, to tell my own story and to let spirit tell you my story with the cards. And yeah, just be real. Keep it real with you guys so that you know what it is. Like, you know, that what's real and what's not, and what's right and what's wrong. Because as adults, like, you have to hold yourself accountable for your own actions, for your own choices too. It's like you chose to be with someone that was like this. Maybe you didn't realize this at the moment, but I also feel like maybe you've gone through cycles with this person. Maybe you've gone back and forth with this person, this whole on and off thing, and then it took you a while to ding that light bulb to realize like what was fully going on. And sometimes that shit happens. And I really feel like with the mirror card, the whole twin flame thing, a lot of it is that when you look at this person, it's like you can be so magnetized. You can love this person so much. You can be so drawn in to this person. And that's what is so hard to like walk away. But it's also like you kind of repel each other too. You kind of scare each other off, because it's like you have to put in the work. In order for you guys to be together, you guys have to both grow up. You guys have to both put in the work. Like, no one is innocent necessarily in the relationship, especially if things can get really petty. But it's also like this person is a mirror. They reflect back the things that you need to work on, the things that you need to heal. And a lot of times those kind of relationships, those twin flame journeys and all of that, like, y'all are trauma bonding. Like, it's a lot of that. Just kind of, it's just toxic. It's just not good for you. It's funny because we've got beauty and one day. And so someone really just thinks someone is beauty or sees beauty in sadness or this whole situation, the whole ordeal. And with the one day, you know what song just popped into my head? I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Erykah Badu. Someday, somewhere, another time, that maybe you guys will come together, because it just didn't work out. And there's a need to purge. There's a need to clean out this energy. Yeah, loss, grief, sorrow. Someone is definitely feeling the loss. All right, so let's continue on with this reading of seeing what's going on. What's the case of the ex? Spirit, tell me what is going on. Let's see. What is going on with this ex? What is going on for this love connection? What do they need to heal? What kind of went wrong? What needed to be healed in this connection? Ooh, abundance came out. And you know what it was? It says, I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. But a lot of this too is just root chakra energy. And I feel like this was someone being really secure and safe. And I also get too, like, I don't know why I'm just getting this, but all right, we're going to talk about it. I'm also getting to, like, your sex life. It's really important to be able to communicate in the bedroom with your partner. And it's really important to feel safe and secure and grounded in your relationships. And for a lot of you, I feel like with an ex that you've had, maybe they fucked up your abundance. Maybe they were just draining you of your money or your time or your energy. Or maybe they were blocking your abundance. You know what I mean? Because I think this is significant for a reason that it's coming up. I feel like maybe you weren't listening to your intuition, or, you know, this was something that you were needing to focus on, and it's like the ex came in and, I don't know, just made you kind of lose sight of that. We've got service. It says, I feel good when I can help others. And maybe you guys are gifted, or maybe you are in a service, like oriented kind of business or trade, whatever it is. And it's like, you know, you were kind of either abandoning that for this other person or being very sidetracked. Because remember, we had those cards before. And it's funny because we had discipline that came out, and it says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to do. And it's funny because in this relationship, I feel like the abundance could have been amazing, but was there discipline? Was there discipline in this relationship? And I feel like too, there's a lot of purple here, like intuitively, like people knew what they had to do, but it's like, were their actions following suit to their words? Yeah, humor. I love it. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And it's just so funny with the Buddha there, because I'm like, sometimes you just have to laugh. And you know what? Sometimes you may be hurt and you can't laugh about it at the moment, but later on you'll be like, damn, that was wild. I can't believe I fucking went through that shit. Like, woo, hair flip. But yeah, sometimes it is like that. Like, you have to just focus on what's the silver lining. Like, what the fuck am I going to learn from this? What am I going to take from this? Like, all right, well, that's what I don't want. Like, I need to focus on my money. I need to be more disciplined. Like, I need to take care of my shit before putting someone else above you, you know? Like, were you taking care of yourself? Were you loving yourself? Were you putting someone else's needs and wants above your own? It's like, were you just being so selfless that you couldn't focus on, oh, I love it. Empathy and success. It's like, were you being so selfless? You were being so empathetic to someone else that you couldn't focus on your own success. And it's funny because it says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And I feel like maybe someone in this relationship, or maybe both, was like a hopeless romantic. And was really hoping that this would be successful, really hoping that, that this would work out. And someone, you know, is like, I love that courage came out too. There's so much purple in this reading. We got blame at the bottom of the deck and courage. It's like someone is maybe having the courage. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Maybe having the courage to speak their truth, having the courage to speak up for themselves, defend themselves, tell their own story. Or it's even just like someone had the courage to love. You know, someone in this connection was like, I gave it a shot. Like, I tried to love you. I tried to make things work. And it ended up turning into like a blame game thing. And that's something that needs to be healed. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. A lot of you with your exes, like, sometimes what holds you back from getting the love that you really want, getting something better in your life, is because you hold on to that resentment. You hold on to that anger, that hurt, and that pain of what someone else did to you. And there's a need for you to forgive. There's a need for you to release that and let it go. Because if you keep playing the blame game, then you're putting all of that on somebody else. And at the end of the day, it's like you also have power in this situation, you know? You have to be able to stand up for yourself and say, you know what? I'm putting boundaries up. You know, I don't like your behavior. I don't like how you're treating me. This is not how I want to be loved. And being able to cut someone off and say, no, like, I've given you chance after chance, or I've given you a chance. And it's kind of like, you have to end up being accountable for your own healing. You have to be accountable for, you know, the people that you have in your life, because the people that you surround yourself with, the energy that they give, like, that influences you, that affects you too. You know, I always say, like, show me your friends and I'll show you the person, because a lot of times the people you hang out with, that reflects back on you. You know, if someone is a gossiper, or someone is a cheater or a liar or like a sneak or whatever, a lot of times their friends will have the same kind of attributes. Not always, but a lot of times it's because, you know, they have people in their life that are enabling this or condoning it, or just kind of like high-fiving them. So yeah, All right, let's see what else is going on in this love connection. For the case of the ex, what needs to be healed? What are messages that need to be heard by the collective? Yeah, it's past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection, and that's what it is. It's past life connection. And a lot of times too, you guys go through karma together. You guys go through karmic lessons. It doesn't mean that this person doesn't have a soul tie or a soul connection. It doesn't mean that they can't be your twin flame or your soulmate. But a lot of times things go wrong with relationships because you guys have karma from past lives. And now when this comes up, a lot of times I'm like, gosh, like what the fuck did I do in a past life to deserve this shit? Like what? But, you know, it's something that needs to be addressed. And I love at the bottom of the deck that it's healing. You know, sometimes we go through these karmic lessons because it's something in your life that, or even in past lives that you've gone through over and over again. And it's like you accepted it, or you were abused, or you abused others, or whatever it is. And now it's your time to rectify things. Now is your time to do the healing work. It says old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So I feel like that's really significant, even during this time in the current. Whoever's watching this, whoever's resonating with this, this is your time to really heal and revisit these past memories, these moments that you've gone through. And it's funny too, because we've got go slow and abundance. So to me, with the go slow, is like if someone comes into your life, you really need to take things slow. A lot of times you have to be really leery of relationships that are like those really intense instant sparks, like you guys just connect so well and you just jump all in, and then the next thing you know, you're like, oh my gosh, I love this person, like this is my person. You really have to go slow and take your time to get to know somebody and actually like be fully open to communicating your wants, your needs, and holding on to your boundaries. You know, if you're jumping into a relationship and you know you want some kind of commitment, you have to really be upfront and be like, you know what, like I'm getting into a relationship because I eventually want a commitment, or I want kids, or I want this, or I want that. You have to be able to communicate what you want to be on the same page with the person. So I'm feeling like for future advice too, it's go slow. I feel like someone needs to take their time more in relationships to getting to know somebody. And we've got abundance. So it's funny because it says you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you've really done the healing work. And so you're being rewarded. Like Spirit is saying, you know what? Like you put in that work, that effort. You've gone through the cycle. You've dealt with the things that you needed to deal with. And now you're going to be very abundant. And it's interesting because right underneath the healing card was regret. Someone has regret. It says someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So yeah, it's like Spirit's way of protecting you. It's like it's over and done with. Yeah, strictly sexual. Yeah, for some of you, it's like it's that intense relationship that sometimes it may just be sex. Sometimes it may just be, you know, like you really connect to someone and you guys can agree on certain things, but then other things just fall apart. Yeah, and it says this connection is passionate but not enduring. And yeah, patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So you need to really have patience when it comes to love, when it comes to healing yourself, when it comes to like what you've got going on. With the case of the ex, yeah, I feel like maybe someone feels bad for the way they treated you, and you know, it is what it is. Sometimes we go through these relationships, and it's all in what we take from it, right? And I feel like too, it's important to know that the love that you give, especially when you give love so freely, so genuinely, it's never wasted. It's never, never, ever wasted. Because it will come back to you. And sometimes like tenfold, like sometimes in ways that you never thought like possible. Okay. So let's see. I don't know. Spirit got me all emotional right now. Like, fuck y'all. I'm just playing. But it says surrender negative thinking. It says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Yeah. I feel like too, someone is so negative in their ways of thinking about love. They're like, fuck love. That's what I heard. It's like, fuck love, fuck relationships. They don't work, like, whatever. But I'm like, you're still watching. Yeah. Surrender to effortlessness. It says, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Like, yeah, don't try to force relationships. Don't try to force things to fit, to work. Like, if it's not working, it's not working, you know? You can't make people love you. You can't make people treat you right. You can't make people change or grow up or whatever. Yeah, again, it just wanted to fall out. So just to confirm, they're like, put that down. And some of you really need to surrender to grounding yourself, immersing yourself outside, connecting back to nature, your own roots even. And really, it says take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. Yeah. To me, this just kind of screams of like the Hermit card, you know, taking time in solitude, taking time to meditate, taking time to really figuring out what, you know, what you've gone through. I feel like too, it's like reflection. It's like taking that time to think, like, what did I learn? What am I going to take from this? Like, how can I move forward? How can I heal myself? Because the Hermit is someone that's very wise, and they have their own light. They have their own inner guidance that they're listening to, that they're following, you know? And sometimes the road that you're on can be lonely, can be dark, can be scary, but you always will have spirit with you. You will always have your ancestors, your spirit guides, saints or angels, whoever you believe in, following you, guiding you, trying to support you in any way that you need. Yeah, and sometimes it's bringing it back down to the basics. In order to heal, in order to get past things, it's let go of the negative thoughts, let go of trying to force things to happen a certain way or a certain time frame, you know? Yeah, oh my gosh. Woo, with the sage rolling off the thing. Oh, we've got surrender procrastination. So for some of you, it's like, I kind of think back to career, right? With the abundance card. It says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Remember, because those cards came out, abundance, success, all of that. I feel like now is the time for someone to really step out and do what they need to do. And also surrender to silence. Again, like, it's time to just, go within. It says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Yeah. And a lot of this too, you know what I just like heard in my head was, you can't heal with the past still in your life. You can't heal when you still have your ex texting you, calling you, blowing up your phone, trying to visit you, trying to do this, trying to do that. Like, you can't heal when you still have communication with something that, you know, doesn't work out. You need to really take your time alone to do the work. We've also got surrender your fear of intimacy. So it says, you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Yeah. Release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. A lot of times when people go through like a really hard time in relationships, it is, you know, this fear, this crippling fear almost of like letting someone else in, letting someone else love them, letting someone else, you know, treat them right or appreciate them or enjoy their company, you know? And it's funny because like, I'm not trying to shit talk on my ex. Like, I'll probably always love the dude, but he had this. He had fear of intimacy. Oh my gosh. It was so hard to fully be let into his life because he liked to keep everyone at arm's length and kind of like control the situation at all times. And a lot of it stems from childhood trauma. A lot of it stems from past relationships he's been in. And it was like, it was always this fight of like, oh my gosh, just let me love you. Just let me be with you, you know? And it was that like push-pull energy of, you know, trying to be with one another, but it didn't work out. Someone was running and someone was chasing. So that's kind of like that twin flame energy. So that's why I'm like, guys, like, y'all hear, oh my God, twin flame journey. I'm like, it is not what y'all think it is. Y'all romanticize this so much, and it really isn't, you know, healthy. It really isn't. But yeah, someone needs to end up letting go of these things that tie you back to the past, you know, patterns and habits that you kind of fall back on in relationships that prevent you from really getting the love that you want or are deserving of. Right underneath the deck is, what is that? Surrender the idea that you can fix somebody. It says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Can't make that shit up, but it's relevant. So if y'all are here listening to this, it's for you. It's for you to hear. And underneath that too was surrender to the magic of who you are. You need to know your own worth. You need to know how amazing you are. You need to know that someone will love you for everything that you are, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, someone will be just so wrapped up in you and loving you and proving that to you that you won't ever have to think about being hurt or even having to deal with trust issues or, you know, trying to heal someone because you think you can fix them. You think you can make things better. Trust and believe that shit don't work. They have to want to change for themselves. They have to want to, you know, allow love in. And some people have a really hard time doing that. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to use tarot. Let's jump into tarot. I know we're 41 minutes in, but this will be quick. Guys, let me take a sip. I've so been in a mood. I was kind of nervous to do this video, not gonna lie, just because I'm like, what am I gonna sound like? Am I gonna sound like some bitter, angry bitch coming on here making fun of somebody? Or am I just trying to keep it real? Like, am I being like too open by speaking my own truth? Or what? Like, I don't know. And you know what's funny of what came out was 3 of Swords, so heartbreak, backstabbing, betrayal, cheating, you know. And we've got Ace of Swords, the truth, clarity, cutting things, victory, and the Empress. The Empress. Yes, I'm the Empress. No, but it's knowing your worth. It's knowing that you are abundant, that you can manifest, that you're limitless, that you are worthy, that you are divine. It's healing this divine feminine energy within yourself, and attracting that reciprocal energy, you know. And what are you attracting? What are you manifesting? Abundance. You're attracting stability. You're going to be attracting union, marriage for some, but I feel like an equal balanced partnership. This is kind of like the 1111 card, new beginnings even, but new things worth celebrating. I feel like this is going to be a time from going from heartbreak to cutting things out, to realizing your worth, to then finding balance in your life, finding peace, finding stability finally in your life, bringing that in, attracting that in. And some of you, you've got that 2 of Swords energy that kind of wanted to pop out. Some of you just haven't quite seen it yet. Some of you are kind of confused. Some of you are in this toss-up of like knowing exactly what you need to do, but your heart is saying something different, and it's trying to sync those up together as to what moves to make, what action to take. You're kind of stuck in like, what do I do? Because my mind is saying one thing, but my heart is saying a different thing, and it's trying to make sense of it all. So that's why I always say, like, relationships, like love readings are so messy. Love readings are ridiculous. Like, if people were doing well in their relationships, like, they would not need love readings. Because a lot of it too, like, look, when I'm saying love relationships are messy, sometimes there's things that are hidden, things are not quite what they seem, or there's drama, there's a lot of people in the mix, you know. I feel like with this ex, like, that's what it was, you know. It's like smoke and mirrors, and that confusion, that battle, that conflict, that drama. Yeah, we've got 3 of Cups too, and the Knight of Swords. So you're definitely going to be getting some kind of communication. Someone wants a reunion with the 3 of Cups. They want to come back, they want to go out on a date, they want to communicate, they want to let you know. And someone is showing up as the Magician. Someone is showing up in their power. It's like as above, so below. They are They have all the tools at hand to make shit happen, to manifest what they want. And it's a matter of you really claiming your power and being, you know, owning up to your strengths, owning up to your weaknesses too, and just being real. And I just saw like 444 on the timer. But yeah, I feel like spirit is there with you. And it's a matter of you manifesting your divine partner, the Emperor, someone who is at your level. Empress, Emperor, they are a match, you know? So that's what it is. You may have someone that's just kind of like, I mean, really the Knight and the Empress, they don't match. This is not an equal match. It's just not. And I feel like someone's returning, and sometimes that Knight of Swords can be angry. Sometimes this could be an argument. Sometimes this could blow up. You know, someone wanting to come back, but they're coming back in drama. They're coming back in, you know, a wrong way. Instead of an apology, instead of with love, it's kind of like a battle. And it's like, love should not be a battlefield. So yeah, speak your truth, own up to what you want, manifest the Emperor or the Empress, whomever. But manifest your divine partner, a match, you know, someone who is at your vibration. What else, Spirit? What do we need to know? Yeah. All right. Yeah. And for some of you, you're going to be getting wish fulfillment. We've got the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you were a wish fulfillment for this person, but maybe they didn't realize it, or they realized it too late. You know? Yeah. Huh? And it's interesting because we've got 2 of Cups energy. So there is love here, definitely. But it's like a lot of it was a burden. A lot of it was something that was weighing heavily on your shoulders. And I feel like there is going to be an apology that comes here. But I feel like there is strength. Someone needs their strength, their courage to do what they need to do. And yeah, and I feel like too, a lot of, you know, what people are going through is their own thoughts, their fears, you know, it's holding them stuck, it's holding them trapped. And I feel like it prevents you sometimes from seeing the opportunities that come around, the stability, the abundance that is yours. You know, if you're so wound up and stuck in the past hurts and blame games and all of that, you can't see what's approaching you. You can't see the gifts right in front of you. So I encourage you to take off the blindfolds, guys. All right, so let's see. Let's do some closing messages. Let's pull from the Island Time Wellness decks. Gonna have a little sip. All right, let's see, Spirit. What do we need to know about the case of the ex? Yeah, on guard. Competing for someone at an impasse, guarded, needs space, takes time, skilled interaction. Yeah, someone's definitely going to be guarded. Someone definitely needs to take time out. They need their space. And we've got sleep on it too, which is interesting. It says, think before you speak. Woo! Don't get wound up in retrograde in a fight. Lord. It says, get rest. Don't sabotage. Call it a day. Need a break. Sleep deprived. Yeah. No, you hang up. So I feel like someone is definitely going to want to have a conversation. And it's like, don't get wrapped up in those kind of exciting, lengthy conversations. You're really needing to sleep on it. You're really needing to keep your guards up around this person. I feel like someone is a really smooth talker. I feel like there's still love here. I feel like someone will definitely, yeah, have fun. They're blowing bubbles, right? They're gonna have this like fun, loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowing, being in the now energy, meow, having fun, trying to fit in, being playful. Maybe this person will come in and try to be playful, try to have a conversation with you, try to flirt with you, try to keep things lighthearted. Like, can we just be friends? Can we talk? Like, I miss you. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Woo, that flew out. Yeah. Game face. Take things very seriously. Like, you need to remember. You need to remember. In it to win it. Fake it till you make it. Yeah. Competition. Yeah. Some of you need to like keep it real. Keep it serious. Yeah. And what a catch. I feel like to keep it real because like, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the past, or are you focusing on a catch? Someone that is willing to fight for you, someone who is willing to love you and embrace you and be true to you. It's kind of like, don't pull the wool over your eyes again. Just because someone may come in with apologizing, you know, with sweet words or trying to apologize or whatever, like, I feel like stay focused. I feel like too, someone really needs a break. Someone really needs to take a time out. All right, what else? Spirit, what else? Whew. Bottom of the deck, worthiness. It says, know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all. Yep, you got to know what you deserve. And it's funny too, because we've got baggage. It says, not letting go, hanging on to the past hurts and issues, identify and heal patterns that impact relationships. Someone's holding on to the past, someone's holding on to baggage. Either you or them, I feel like both, but it's preventing you from really getting what you need, what you deserve. Someone needs to know what their worth is. Got money issues that came up too, which is interesting because the whole time we got abundance popping up, but somehow this has affected someone's money. Someone is either getting bad karma and they're having money issues, or it's kind of like, you know, you're needing to really, it says fighting over money, heal root chakra. Yeah, someone needs to heal their root chakra. It says lack of trust, fear and safety, security, survival, and control. Someone is like in survival mode because their trust has been broken. They feel insecure when it comes to relationships, and there is a need to heal this. So Spirit is kind of like, yeah, you're needing to let go of this baggage. You're needing to heal. You're needing to work through things. And a lot of you are maybe having money issues because of this relationship, or of relationships or patterns like this, you know? We've got strategy too that came out. So it says, have a game plan, implement daily routines that support your goals. Be clear about your desires. Yes. And to me, this is just like, be disciplined. No means no. And it's like, know exactly what it is that you want. You know, have this goal in your mind of the kind of relationship, the kind of love that you want, or even just focusing on healing your root chakra, focusing on a business, focusing on your career path, whatever it is, your own path, your own being of service to other people. Maybe that's what you need to focus on in order to get back on track. And we've got total connection that came out as well. So it says like-minded, resonance and intimacy, compatible personality types, healthy attachment styles. Like, I feel like you really need to focus in on what a healthy relationship is. What is that? I feel like some people don't know what love is, you know? I feel like they think, oh, it's got to be a struggle. It's got to be a fight. It's got to be this. It's got to be that. Like, no one's perfect. You're right. No one's perfect. But it's not supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to be so difficult to try to be together, you know? It can't just be the struggle of someone doing the wrong thing over and over again and, you know, treating someone like shit, you know? That's not love. That's not real love. Anyways, so, what final message do we need? I'm going to pull from Moonology. Final messages for the case of the X. And we'll close on out. Ooh, I'm not feeling flushed. Oh, let's have some wine. Cheers, guys, if you're here with me. All right, final messages. This one wants to come out. And this one, yep. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. I feel like you guys need to take it back down to the basics, to meditate, to heal yourself, to really, and the thing too is feel it to heal it. That is so important. In relationships and love, it's, you know, not going to drinking. My bad. It's not like I'm drinking away my sorrows, but it's like, you can't just run to, oh, I'm just going to smoke this away. I'm going to drink this away. I'm going to numb this. I'm going to, you know, push all this energy aside because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to think about it. you're just suppressing the things that you need to work on. It's like actually find some balance in your life, connect back to nature, connect back to spirit, meditate, ground yourself, love yourself, put some self-care practices in act. And yeah, Lord, we got luck is on your side. Yeah, I feel like luck is on your side. And yeah, it's a time to give rather than take. And also I feel like it's a time to give back to yourself, like to give to others, but to give back to yourself. It's like, when's the last time you pampered yourself? When was the last time you took care of yourself? You loved yourself, you looked in the mirror and you felt confident. Yeah, and it's a time to take action. Take action on your goals, your plans, your dreams. Like, I feel like some of you maybe have forgotten how to dream, you know? And emotions are running high. Like, hell yeah, emotions are probably running high because this could be fresh. I mean, this could have been like 3 years ago too. But for some of you, this could be really fresh. For some of you, this could be something that's like, you're still really hurt. You're still feeling really emotional. You can still feel that connection, that love still, and then also that pain. So it's being gentle. It's taking time to work through this, but also having a game plan and action of being like, you know what? I need to get my shit together. I need to balance myself out. I need to heal myself, because if I want love, like a real love or a really good connection, then this ain't it. And I need to heal myself. I need to work on myself. I need to take these steps in order to better myself. So yeah. Yeah. Be bold and make the first move, and prosperity lies ahead. Yeah. And you know what too? Like, fortune favors the bold. So being bold, going out there, putting yourself out there, like jumping on a limb, you know, this will bring you prosperity. I feel like someone is correcting their money issues or whatever that's been going on with them, their abundance. And I feel like you're going to find stability, and you're going to be able to heal your root chakra and love yourself more and find security and happiness and joy again in your life. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here with me and taking time out, you know, of your day, your evening, whatever time you're watching this, to be here with me. Hopefully this reading resonates. If it does, leave a comment down below. I kind of want to hear your stories, you know, because I don't know, I'm curious, I'm nosy, you know. I let you in on a little secret from me, because I always want to keep it real with y'all. A lot of people that have gotten readings with me too, you need to know that I invest a lot of time, energy, and effort. And a lot of times the things I've gone through, I'm teaching you, or I'm giving advice to, not just from spirit because they're telling me, you know, certain things, but it's like, it's also stuff that, like, I feel like the clients that I get, the people that I read for, it's like I've gone through similar things. And it's something that I have wisdom on sometimes, that I can be like, hey, like, I've been through some shit too. I mean, a lot of my clients too know that we have some deep conversations. It'll be like an hour, 2 hours, and we'll be like, damn, like, that's some shit. But yeah. And if you'd like to book your own personal reading, you're more than welcome to. All the info is down below in the description. And yeah, guys, follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. The handles are Bruja_Chronicles, Carrie Liz. So yeah, follow me on there. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers and peace.